I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Well, good morning. It's Bank Holiday Monday. It's the 28th of August, and it's a lovely sunny day. Look at this, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm back on the field again. This is one I've done quite a few times, but it's been very kind to me in the past. So fingers crossed, it's going to be kind to me today. I'm only out until lunchtime. I've got the sexy spade. I've got the Deus 2. Fingers crossed for some nice stuff. But we shall see how it goes. It's just nice to be out. Right, we shall carry on. We'll show you the first good one. Well, second signal. Didn't think it sounded quite nice, but it is. No, third signal. I'll tell you the truth. Always tell you the truth. Third signal. And it's a 10p. Look. Not exactly filling the world with oldness. And in fact, the other thing I found, or one of the things I found, so I found a bit of foil. My second find was. Oopsie, there goes the. There goes my tummy. Second find was a tiny drone. And the third signal was a 10p. So that's a bit of a mixed bag, isn't it? Bit of foil, a drone, and a 10p. Well, there you go. 3 signals, 3 different things. So, oh, dropping it around, throwing it around today. What year was this? 1970. There you go. It was a good year. Right. Anyway, so that's what it was. Let's carry on. Well, this one sounded too good to be true. When it first rang up, it was a 99, but that's definitely a coin. Can we see who it is? Not really, can we? It's a bit on the old toasted side. Possibly a little bit. The edge. Most of these toasty ones tend to be George's, but yeah, that's pretty much a goner, I think. But there you go, 2 coins in the first half hour is not a bad thing. Yeah, still can't quite make out that. Oh well, but anyway, coin result. Yeah, woohoo! Let's carry on. 2 coins. Oh, got in the shade there. That's cool. Thought we'd do this one live because it's a nice signal, and it's in the 60s. Oh, don't know if you can hear it. Hold on, let's see if we can do something clever. Do something clever. Sure, it's that clever. Hopefully, you can hear that. 68. 68 somewhere. What's the digging like? Oh, it's not too bad. Some of it is quite solid, actually. Oddly, some of it is solid. It's a bit of a mixed bag around this field of it. So, are we still there? Oh. Oh, we're out. 66. Let's park my spade if I can get it in the ground. There we go. Right, so we're down here somewhere. Let's have a look, shall we? Are we in this bit? Nope. One of these bits. Oh, it's a bit fuzzy now, sadly. So, not that hand. That hand. Like that. Okay, can you see it? Oh, there we go. I think it's that. And there is what? It looks like a bit of a, possibly a buckle fragment or something. Oh, well, there you go. It's old, obviously, so it's old and interesting. So yeah, I think that might be the buckle fragment. Yeah, it's quite pretty. Right. Oh well, wasn't a bad one. So let's carry on. An unusual little find. I found a small lead sorting hat. There you go, look. Could have been a bit of a pot mend, I suppose, or I'm not really sure, but yeah, I like to think of it as a very small lead sorting hat. Gryffindor! Yay! Oh, there we go. Yeah, how cool's that? Not quite sure, it might have been a pot mend if it was rimmed down the side here and squished into something, but it's obviously old and flat. And it's old, it's flat, it looks like a sorting hat. There we go. Well, enough of those bad rhymes. Let's carry on. I've been quite a quiet bit, but this is a lovely signal, and it's about the only one I've had for a while. I had a little bullet a little while ago, but this is 75, sounding good. Oh, this ground's a bit tough, isn't it? Oh yeah. There you go, it's out. Look at that, that was quick and easy, wasn't it? Let's have a look then. Fingers crossed, Dave, something nice. Let's get down and have a butcher's. So that was a big clod. Not on that bit then. Not on that bit. Not on that bit. One of these little bits. Okay. Oh, so it's in my hand. Oh, there you go. Can you see? Looks like a coin. Or a button. Coin, a button, coin, a button. What are we going with? Well, I think coin. Can't see a shank at present. It's been in the sunshine. Can we see anything? That might be a head. It might be a Queen Elizabeth head. Queen Elizabeth head? That's like a big... I think that's a big barnet, isn't it, on that? I'm not sure that is Queen Elizabeth head. What the hell? Okay, I'm not sure. That's very strange. Let's do a bit of a rub on this side, look. See anything that side? Not particularly. That might be. Oh, it might be Britannia. Oh, facing the other way. So if that's Britannia facing that way, then it's old. So it's a farthing, I should think. But whose big head's that? Look. That's a big, boofy hairstyle, isn't it? Look at that. Probably a William then, or something. I think. What do you think? William the Boofy hairstyle. Well, I don't know, but at least it's old. There you go. A live one that turned out to be a coin. Well, wonders never cease. Yeah, so we'll have to have a look at that when we get back. But that's nice. I don't know if anybody could... I can't make out the name inside that, but... Oh no, actually, look. Let me see again. That's William and Mary. That was Boofy hairstyle because that was her. Or was that him and her? I think William came first on William and Mary. And that'll be the second. I found a William and Mary earlier this week. Hopefully you would have seen that video by now because this one's after it. Anyway, but yeah, I think that's William and Mary again, which was 1690s, 1680s, 1690s, something like that. But yeah, it definitely looks like two heads in there. Look. Well, that's unusual because together they weren't around for very long. 5 or 6 years or something before he ended up on his own and then somebody else. But yeah, another William and Mary. Well, there you go. Must be my time for William and Mary's. I'm sure that's a farthing. Excellent, 3 coins. That's good news. Thank you for that. Right, on to the next. Well, that one nearly blew my ears off. Look at that. A general service button. That. Lions and unicorns. Rampant. Yeah. Yeah, got shank and everything, so it's looking pretty good. Yeah, very nice. Always get a nice button. let's carry on. Oh, here we are. Ah, so I'm having a rest. I've got me, I've got peanut and chocolate, my favourite, look. Got my favourite. So I'm having 5 minutes to enjoy the peace. Oh, there you go, pigeon. And have a drink and chill. And then we'll get back on it. And this is a big old field, so it's plenty to go at. Just going to wander around reasonably randomly, point to point, and see what we can find. Anyway, enjoying it. So let's carry on. Hopefully we'll find some odd things. Catch you soon. Yeah, why not? I'm just going to have a live one. Finish my snack, so I'm revitalised. This one sounds quite nice. 68. That's reasonably solid. 68, not too wispy. Not too wispy. I'll repeat myself a lot. Very possibly. Ooh. It's out. Cockerel in the background. Let's get down the block, shall we? See what we can see. Oh, I've seen it. There she is, look. It's a button. Nice sound. Could have been a coin, couldn't it? That size would have been perfect, but it's a button, 4-holer. Oh, now, because I haven't done my last video yet, I don't know if I'm over 800 buttons, but I might well be. Anyway, let's carry on. Well, not particularly old, but amusing. Ta-da! It's a toy car in the middle of a field. Who was playing with a Matchbox toy car in the middle of a field? Might have been a lorry, I'm not really sure. Yeah, possibly a lorry, look. It was yellow at one time, wasn't it? It's an unusual shape. So there you are. There you are. Yeah, it's an unusual shape. But, yeah, very odd. But much fun, so yeah, run. There we go. Right, let's carry on. Well, again, signal in the quiet land. .65. We quite like the sound of that one. Turf it out and have a look, shall we? Let's see if we can unearth something old. Is it out? Oh, it's still there. Probably missed it by a touch. Probably should have been over here a little bit, perhaps. Trying not to get too close to it in case it's nice and we whack it with a spade. It's always a problem. Hate to find a really nice coin and having whacked it with your spade. Criminal. It's down here somewhere. Let's try the other side then. Oh yeah. Let's fish a bit more out of that. See if we found it yet. What do we think? Nope. See, I swear sometimes these move around. You dig a hole and then you go, that was there. And then you try again and it was somewhere else. That's like, really? Keep moving around just to fool me. So let's do a bit more out and see if we can get close to it. Oh, it's gone. Okay. It's gone. And where's it gone? Unless I've just buried it, which is also possible. Sometimes some of the rubble that falls back in buries the target. Yeah, that was the case. Nice solid 65. Okay, let's get down. There's a bit of shotgunny shell sometimes. That's oh no, there we go. We can see something. Probably a button up. There we go. It's a button. A nice button. Oh, Oh, it's a nice bun. There we go. That's pretty. Are they fleur-de-lis? They are fleur-de-lis. Like. It's a little button with fleur-de-lis on it. That's very pretty. Well, if you're going to find a button, find a nice one. It's an unusual attachment on the back. But yeah, as buttons go, that's a very good. Right, let's carry on. Definitely on the way back to the car now, and just a musket ball. Look. There we go. Always nice to find. Great signals. Nice clean one. That one. That's not hit anything anyway, has it? That's a cracker. So yeah, lovely. Not far now, and then it'll be the roundup. Okie doke. Catch you in a bit. Well, hello. This is the roundup for the Bank Holiday Monday trip out, which was the 28th, the day before my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Which, but my birthday basically marks 3 years detecting. So yeah, so it's been a fun 3 years. Found lots of wonderful stuff, and I've got a few smashing farmers who helped me out. So yeah, much thanks to them. Without them, I'd be just pottering around my garden finding rubbish. Anyway, an interesting trip on a field I'd been on many times before. From the old to the very new. As you can possibly see, this was quite an amusing little find. It's it's a bit of a drone. Somebody's tiny drone had obviously been off in the field and had a crash. So yeah, so that was quite nice. Some various lumps of scrap, definitely lumps of lead all over the place. Lots of cancelor, the usual things. Not found any of these for a little while, but a couple of remnants of toy cars. So there you go. Not really in a playworthy state anymore, but obviously somebody's pride and joy at one time. When I was a kid, I had Matchbox cars, so yeah, that was good. And Hot Wheels, stuff like that. Anyway, back to the plot. More bits of rubbish. That probably was a buckle, padlock, a couple of bullets, which is probably a pot mend, but looked remarkably like the sorting hat to me, although I have a weird imagination. But there you go, when that came up. Gryffindor! Did look like the sorting hat to me. Bear with me, I'm a bit mad. Buttons, as usual. Ordinary four-holers. A nice general service again. Lions and unicorns. Not quite as nice as the one last week, but when the last dig, but still nice to get general service. This one's a lovely one as well. There we go, that's fleur-de-lis. Can you see that? Fleur-de-lis. Unusual big ring on the back. Come on, focus, there we go. Yeah, might have been more of a stud, but he stood. But fleur-de-lis, very pretty. Musket ball, always like to find a musket ball. I haven't got a clue what this is. Look, that's as good as it gets with the brush from the toothbrush, but probably work out what it was from the size of it. But yeah, pretty much bounced around the field and not much. Old 10p, 1970 again, and oddly, another. Come on, focus. Another William and Mary. Different field. You can just, if I glint it there, you can just see the two heads. Another William and Mary, 1690s, as we said before. This, I would think, is a farthing. And I was chatting to the farmer about it, and he said in his day, farthings were considered unlucky. So I must find out why farthings were considered unlucky. This is just because they didn't really buy a lot. Although you could get 4 sweets for a penny when I was a kid. So obviously 1 sweet would have been a farthing. But there you go. So that's just William and Mary. You can just make out their heads on that. So that was best coin of the day. So yeah, from 1690s, 300 and some odd years ago, to drones, bang up to date, and toy cars and everything in between. That's detecting for you. You never know what you're going to find, but it's always fun. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Do give us a like if you can. And I might be out next weekend. If not, it'll be Detectable down in Gloucester for the whole weekend. So looking forward to that. But I'm just going to be sleeping in a tent, so that's going to be a bit mad. Anyway, no doubt we'll have a good laugh. So yeah, catch you on the next one. Cheers now. Bye.